By day, wizards rule the world. At night, warlocks seek to destroy it. Now, one boy will challenge them both. Eli never wanted to be a rebel. All he wants is an end to the famine and war threatening his community. To save his mother and baby brother from marauding warlocks, Eli is forced to make a heartbreaking decision. He must travel to Terra Magicae, the mysterious land of the wizards, to study magic. In exchange, the wizards will protect his family, but the protection comes at a price. Once Eli enters the Grand Wizardry Academy, he may never come home. Full of lush landscapes and magical marvels, Terra Magicae is more wondrous than Eli ever imagined, and more dangerous. At first, Eli's struggles to fit in at the academy seem ordinary, but the more he questions the wizards, the more he suspects a sinister purpose behind their bizarre rules and tests. For a dark secret lies at the heart of this mystical land, one so terrible it threatens not only the students at the academy, but the lives of everyone Eli loves. To save them all, Eli must step into the midst of the battle between the wizards and warlocks and defy both sides. He must become the rebel he was always meant to be. Okay, so The Reluctant Wizard by A.A. Warne is, wow. Gosh. Much more intricate than I had expected. Not that I'm really good at expectations because I don't read blurbs before I actually read the books, so, you know, that's a thing. All I know is what she told me in the interview, and, yeah. So, anyways, this book follows Eli as he goes to the Wizard Academy to learn magic, but once he's there he can't ever come back, and there are rules and things that he must adhere to in order to sort of succeed in wizard society. Only it turns out that, well, like me, he's got a few authority issues, and he doesn't like doing things that make no sense, no matter what the rules are, so he asks questions, and then he pokes holes in things, and it's a whole thing. Also, if you hear squeaking in the background, it's the new cat. She's being socialized and hasn't quite figured out that just because someone is not sitting with her, the world hasn't ended. So we're working on it. She's fine. She's fine. Anyways, The Reluctant Wizard, okay, it's written for sort of young adult age range, sort of the, you know, teenagers sort of thing. However, it feels a lot more like something that you could read at any age. I mean, it doesn't feel like that you need to be bound by those age limits simply because you are, you know, older or younger or whatever. It follows very much real life problems, how to deal with hunger, with thirst, with sickness, with wealth disparity, as well as magical society, and there's a whole lot going on, and I found it absolutely fascinating. Yeah. As far as Eli goes, he is a really good main character to follow. I like him a lot. I like the way that he explores the world and that he seems to kind of figure things out. I do think that a couple of times he probably relies on others a bit too much, like the whole food drink situation in Terra Magicae, which you will have to read the book to understand. I think he probably could have experimented a little bit more and it would have been okay, but I also think it's probably just fine the way it is because it really shows how different he is from the people and what they expect of him and how much he manages to accomplish. So yeah, I think he's a really good character to follow. I think the other sort of primary characters, not necessarily main characters, but other characters that are not quite secondary, like Uncle Isaac, those ones I have a harder time with because they seem to do things that, despite being told, okay, this is not cool, especially from Eli, he says, you know, this is, I want answers, or I need this, or whatever, and people are just like, whatever, you don't need to know, or you don't need that. And okay, this is a fairly normal phenomenon for people when dealing with younger kids, or, well, anyone under the age of 25, I have found. But I still found it a little bit frustrating the way that they persisted in saying, yes, well, I know better and you don't, and we're not going to actually explain things. And I get that that's a plot device and it's useful, but it didn't make me like the characters very much. However, I was totally okay with Eli and his decisions and whatnot, so we're okay there. The world itself was fascinating. I think I would have liked a little bit more explanation of the rules of this Terra Magicae society, but again, that is a plot device and we're not supposed to know because Eli is struggling to figure things out. I would have liked a little bit more. I mean, it worked. It worked. I think it works just fine. But I like knowing the structure of things. It's okay. Not really a critique at all because, again, this is a plot device and it makes perfect sense once you get through the novel. The prose was really, I liked it. It felt very smooth. Nothing pulled you out of the novel. There were no grammatical flaws or difficulties or anything like that. I didn't notice anything. So it pulled you through. It was very easy to follow. I think the language was not dumbed down as sometimes you get with books geared or aimed at younger children. I think it was actually very intelligently done, which I appreciate a lot because kids are not idiots. They're just not as well versed in the world. Yeah. I mean, I really don't have any critiques for this novel except that the end was quite the cliffhanger, and while I know it was intentionally done and it was done extremely well, I kind of want to know more because, you know, it ended very dramatically and okay, that's a reader problem, not a writer problem. But I mean, really, it's really well done. I like it a lot. Anyways, that's pretty much what I've got for you this week. If you are interested, as usual, all the links are in the description box below. You can find them there. I shall also link the interview I did with Amanda Warne. It was great fun. It was uploaded not too long ago, I think. I don't remember. And yeah. That's pretty much all I've got for you today. I hope you're having a good day. I hope that 2021 is so far treating you pretty decently. I don't think things are going to get any easier from here on out, but you never know. We haven't even hit spring yet, so that's a thing. Have a great day. Go cause some trouble. Not too much trouble because, you know, but some trouble. I shall see you next time. Bye.